Hello, say we're playing Civ 5 on the PC. Hope you guys enjoy.
Just as it has always been, when our memories of the ancient world fade into twilight, a new era dawns to fill the...
It was supposed to show a little cutscene there. So we're gonna be the Paucal, the Maya Indians, but you could be all these different builds. Let me get this over just a little bit. Okay. All right, that's pretty centered there. So you could be all these different civilizations. This is Civilizations 5 on the PC. And so you could choose to be a random leader. You could be Morocco, and they all have their special benefits as well. And so Morocco, I don't really use them, but they have the trade routes. And then Alexander, Greece, Assyria, which is Iran, um, Shanghai, the Huns, Rome, which is a good one. I like Rome as, hey Daniel. Oh yeah, Civ 2 on the Super Nintendo. I haven't played that on the Nintendo. That'd be cool though. Uh, Rome is a good one where you could get 25% production boost towards any building that already exists in the capital. Then you got Germany, which they're good at, versus the barbarians. You got the Celts, Poland. Oh, Civ 3 for the PC. It was the first ever game to sell over 1 million copies before 30 days. I didn't know that, Daniel. That's an amazing fact. And I believe it. This game is very popular. I played this game over 6,000 hours. I was surprised when I seen that. So these are the different civilizations you could choose from. So this is Poland, Russia, Persia, Cartridge, England, Venice, and this is the extended version with all the downloaded content that you could get. Indonesia, India, Mongolia, Sweden, Ethiopia, Denmark, Arabia, the Iraqis, the Iroquois, Spain, which they're really good for gold. Then you have the Polynesians, Portugal, Australia, the Aztecs, which is one of my all-time favorites. I really like the Aztecs, the Jaguars, and they get culture for every enemy killed. So I like that one. France is a good one. Babylon, Japan, the Maya, the Inca, Brazil, the Shoshone, Egypt, which is gets 20% production when building wonders. I like that as well. Siam, Korea, the Zulus, the Ottomans, Brazilium, America, the Netherlands, China, which China is another really good one where they get the great general combat bonus increased by 15%, and they spawn rate increased by 50%, and they could build this paper maker which gives 2 + 2 science and +2 gold. So that's a good one. Um, oh, Age of Empires is a really good one too. This is Civilization 5. And I would like to say that I am an expert at this game because I played so much. And I just want to show you guys the best strategy to beat this game. In my experience, I got it on the most, I got it on the set on the most difficult, the hardest difficulty I think you can have. And I have a military campaign to where you have to beat every capital to win the game. So I make it a little bit more difficult. So we're gonna choose Pekal, the Maya, the long count. After researching theology, receive a bonus grade person at the end of every Maya long calendar every 394 years. Each bonus person can only be chosen once. And so you can start off with these spirit throwers, but the reason why I'm picking Maya is because of the pyramid that replaces the shrine. It's an early building that you can select, and it gives you +2 science. So our strategy is to get our science up real fast. So we're gonna out science our rivals. Okay, so that's our strategy. So we're gonna go ahead and start the game. And so it says right here, Pakal, the Mayan Empire, your people kneel before you, exalted King Pakal, the great, forever son of the gods, and shield to the citizens of Pakal domain. After years of strife at the hands of your neighboring rivals, you struck back at the enemies of your people, sacrificing their leaders and retribution for the insults dealt to your predecessors. The glory of Pakal was restored only by the guidance afforded by your wisdom as you orchestrated vast reconstruction efforts within the city, created some of the greatest monuments and architect your people and the world has ever known. Illustrious King, your people once again look to you for leadership and counsel in the coming days. Will you channel the will of the gods and restore your once proud kingdom to its greatest heights? Will you build new monuments to forever enshrine the memories of your people? Can you build a civilization that will stand the test of time? And so now here goes our bonuses for the civilization here. You get the Attilis. Only the Maya may build this unit. It is the cheaper and available sooner than the Archer, which replaces it. But the key part to this build right here, the Mayan Empire, is this building, the pyramid. You get +2 faith and +2 science. So without further ado, let's get into this. And now we're gonna look at and I usually play with the volume off, but because I'm on live, let me go ahead and go to options, and then you can see what difficulty I'm on too. And this is all my things right here, how I got my stats set up. But what we're going to do is go to audio options. So we're going to go ahead and turn. So we got the defaults on. So we'll go ahead and put some little bit of volume on here. And let's see, it should show where I got my difficulty set. Audio, video, interface, game options. I have it set on the hardest level, but I'm not for sure where that's at on here. So, but anyway, so that's, advisor level, new to Civ. That's just the advisors. But anyway, so that's our game settings. And so now we got our setup on a river right next to this silver, which is going to give us 2 production and 2 gold. And plus we got this cocoa, which is going to give us, both of these are going to give us happiness plus food and gold. So we're going to go ahead and settle our Civ here. Boom. Civ set up nicely. Now we're going to go ahead and explore. And so when you explore, the first thing you want to do is you see these mountains here. So you kind of don't want to go towards the mountains because the first thing you're doing is looking for ruins. So we're going to kind of go, let's see, because if we go this way, it's already going to be mountains there. There's mountains everywhere we go. So we're going to go this way. Our first choice we're going to do is a monument, which gives us +2 culture. So that's our first build. And then we're going to go down here and we're going to build pottery, which is going to give us the pyramid. So that's going to be our first strategy there. Then we're going to explore up this way. And now we're looking for 2 things. One thing, we're looking for artifacts. There we are, ruins. So we found some ruins, which is going to give us a boost. So we're looking for ruins. And we're also looking for a place to build our second city. So boom, that shows us barbarians. So we got barbarians here flashing on the map, which we're not overly concerned about. But now here goes a spot that looks decent for a second city build. Up here will be a nice area for a second city, not far from the capital, but you want to get it on a river. Okay, now we found another ruins discovered, and we're finding more areas for our second city.
Shall the clay say to him that
Now we got the pottery, so that's available now. And our next research is going to go right to the library so we can get more science. So we're doing a science strategy. We're trying to out-science our opponents. Now we got 13 culture, which is a big boost. That was a big boost there. So, and then we're going to build the pyramid to get +2 science. And now we're going to adopt a policy. So I always end up either doing tradition, liberty, or honor. Honor is good if you're going to kill the barbarians. It makes them easier to kill. And then plus you get culture every time you get a kill. But we're going to try to stay away from warring right now. Liberty is good when you want to build a city, and we do relatively fast. And tradition, by selecting this, you get 3+ culture and your borders grow. So what we're going to do is we're going to select tradition first. Next, we're going to do liberty. And then we're going to do the republic, which is going to give us 5% building. And then we're going to do a settler. So that's basically our strategy. So first, we're going to do tradition. Okay, and we're still, and you want to kind of do a loop around your civilization there. And so now if we would have selected the third one, we would have fought these guys to try to get culture, but we're just gonna quickly avoid them while we're looking for ruins. And we're looking for areas to build our next city. And now our next one is going to be liberty, which we also get another culture. If you can see a 6 here. And now we're going to click on this. It's going to give us one more. So now we're going to get 7 culture per turn. Yes. Yes. Now we got this guy trying to steal our ruins, but we just beat him there. And we get advancement in our weaponry. Which is awesome.
He who destroys a good book kills reason itself.
So now we got the library unlocked. So that's going to be the next thing we want to build is the library. And here's the library here. So we'll be building this, which is going to increase 1+ science for every 2 citizens in the city. And then next we'll get the horses, reveals horses on the map. So then we know what direction to build our city to try to get horses. Golly, now this barbarian is making it a little bit difficult on us. I wonder if we can sneak through here, but more likely it's probably a mountain. So we're just going to try to go around this barbarian. Okay, so now it looks like this is the coast here. So we're going to try to creep down this way. Civ 5 on live.
One I knew you were talking to.
Yeah. And so we're just going to continue going around. Now we got money for that meeting that thing. So next we're going to do is upgrade here to Republic, which is going to give us 1+ production and +5% production when building buildings. And then we're going to double that. We're going to go to the Founder Pantheon. And we're going to go to Gods of Craftsmen, +1 production with populations of 3+. So now we're going to build buildings real fast.
Are you ready for your coffee that's keep going away?
Yes.
Are you ready for it?
Yeah, I'll come get it. 1 minute, guys. I'll be right back and grab my coffee.
But not its memory.
I wanted to at least do this one time before.
I moved it because
I am a Civ 5 expert. I have over 6,000 game hours played, and I just want to share my experience before I become the master of Civ 7.
Stephanie gave me a piece of pizza.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Macaroni and cheese, that's crust.
Oh, I want
You can have some on Sunday and go to the birthday party.
oh, okay. All right, guys. So we got mining unlocked here, and so now we're trying to cut over to our sieve if we're not blocked off by these here mountains. Next up is usually I go with the lowest technology, but we're going to skip down here to this masonry where we could build walls, which is super important. You want to definitely build up your defense. Oh, another mountain. So we're going to have to go all the way down here now. Also, another thing that oh, no. Oh, gosh. So we're really going to have to go all the way around now. That's a bummer. But as soon as our gold coins get to 100, we're going to buy a scout. So that's the next move, will be buying a scout. Now we're going to build a granary. Okay. And then the next thing we'll select, we're going to go with 2 archery. We'll accept the assembly. Now, this is a big one, the water mill. We want to get that one. So what we're doing is we're increasing our science and we're increasing our production. That's the first 2 strategy for civilization. Now, we'll probably build a settler, but I want to see where would we settle at our first city. Okay, so there's some good possibilities. This is looking like a real choice. Oh yeah, right here. This is where we want our first city, which we got this guy coming in because you want to protect your settler. So we're gonna put him right here. We're gonna park this settler while we wait for our spearmen to come through. And now we're gonna build a water mill for production. Next, we'll select the bronze working for the barracks. And our gold coin was going down, but that was +1, so we're still waiting for that to get to 100, so we could buy a scout, because we really need a scout bad. Now we don't get culture yet for making killing of these barbarians, so we're not even going to worry about him. We're going to try to avoid him, but it looks like he's not going to let us. So we're going to have to go ahead and confront this guy. And we haven't selected the barbarian benefits yet, so now we're on a hill, and so we're gonna do this drill 1, which increases 15% combat when you're on a hill. And then so hopefully, boom, that takes out that guy. Now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna fortify unit and heal him. And at the same time, we're going to send our settler this way. And it's advising us to build up there. However, we're going to go... The advisory says build up here, which would not be a bad idea. However, we have our eyes on these horses, silver, and this other thing. So we're going to go this way. Our next production is going to be walls, which are very important for your defense. Because this is a military campaign, so the only way you could win is by beating each other's capital. And I have this on the hardest level, so in a minute they're gonna start attacking us. That's for sure. And so we're gonna have to build our defenses up. And how we do that is we build a wall. And then we're gonna build these catapults for our defenses. Now, when it comes to these technology tree, I suggest always go with the lowest one. So 3 turns. Oh no! Oh no! The yellow's trying to build right there. Oh no! Oh gosh! I hope he does not build right there. Oh man! Please let us build first. Oh, we got so lucky. We got so lucky. That's huge, because now look, now we got a strategic. However, Now, this is our serious capital here, so they're definitely going to be attacking us real quick, fast, in a hurry. So this city is very vulnerable, so we need to build this defenses up fast. But right now we're going to build barracks, and then we're going to build a catapult and send over there to that town to help protect it. Now, to get this town started, we're going to do a monument. Okay, so and they're advising us to build this for happiness, which is not a bad idea because we're 4 under happiness. But I think we need to build the mathematics to get this catapult. So that's what we're going to use our science right now for. But as you notice, as we stated before, we're on our strategy is, oh, look at this guy. Oh, he's going to go right up here. Heck, and then he's going to be right by our sieve. Dang it. We need to somehow take him out. Well, we can't because our army is not strong enough. That's going to be a huge inconvenience. So next is we're going to send us, hopefully we can build a scout fast enough. He's not going to be fast enough to get up there. To kind of block him from the prime real estate, which would be right here. Next, we're going to build another settler. Sometimes I would build this pyramid to get workers coming in, but right now I feel like we got a really a need to get these settlers out. Oh, good. He moved up that way. That'd be a good place for a build with this oasis. Now we're going to build a citizenship worker, which the increased 25% tile construction, which is really good, which that's going to help with our happiness by having these. Now we need to go ahead and take that guy out. And so the scout, he's doing his job. We're going to park him right here. And see, now we got this workers, which will improve these tiles, and we'll get happiness, which our happiness is 4. So we'll just automate that and let them go ahead and start building up this. So right now they're going to build up the silver. And we're going to take these guys out, knock out these barbarian encampment, get 16 gold, which is going to allow us to... We're going to park this guy here just so we can keep an eye on what these guys are doing. But we're going to purchase another scout for 100 coins so we can explore the lands. Our next up, what we're going to build is construction for happiness. And then we'll give 5 points, hill points for the scout. And then now we'll hit explore for the scout. This guy, well, we're going to back him up back into this city. Our next improvement for our second city is going to be the pyramid for science. And then we got another settler here, and we're gonna move him right up here to where this scout's at. Even though it's recommended up, that's gonna be our next turn. Heck, I need to start building these catapults too. So we're gonna build a catapult, and then we're gonna build another settler. Because ideally, a good strategy in this game is to quickly build 4 towns in your civilization, but you gotta spread them out because you gotta build them within at least 4 towns apart from your other city. And now we're gonna build another settler, so this will be our 3rd town. So we got 1, 2. This will be 3. And then see, look, they're sending over more settlers. So we got to be quick, fast, in a hurry about this. And they're going to attack us really soon. Now that we have this, we're going to go ahead and send this guy to explore, to look at these tiles we haven't seen already. Oh no, we might have to call him off and try to block this guy from any prime real estate in this area. He's going to try to build here. Oh man, so we're going to try to block him with the scout while we deploy our settler. And now we're going to build happiness, and then we're going to build more catapults for each one of our towns. So this is a dire situation here with these guys. We can't let him. Oh gosh, I see where he's going. He's going right for that prime real estate. Because he can't build here because this is too close. So he has to build at one of these tiles here. That's where he's trying to build at. So we're going to block him as best as we can with our scout. Next, we're going to build, we're going to go to horseback so we can build this stable that's going to increase our production. Oh gosh, this is going to be real close, guys. We cannot let them get that close. Oh my gosh. We might have just pulled off a miracle. Next, over here on our second time, we're going to build a water mill. And then after that, we're going to have to build walls because he's definitely going to attack us right here. And if we don't have... Oh my gosh, we got so lucky. Now we got our 4 towns set up perfectly. We got a perfect dynamic for our first 4 towns, except for this one's really vulnerable here. So we need to build up our defenses for that one quick, fast, in a hurry. This scout we're going to send to explore. And now we got a catapult here, which we need to get a catapult here, catapult here, catapult there. So we need more happiness, but we need to build our catapults first. Our first build is going to always be a monument. That's going to increase our culture. And then our second build is going to be the pyramid to increase our first monument, second pyramid, third granary, fourth walls. Is basically how I my strategy for this game. Okay, now we build our second catapult, which we're going to send it down here to the most vulnerable town. We're going to build another catapult. We're going to get a catapult in each city. And each town is going to get a catapult. And see, these guys got these dang, these siege towers. So he's already thinking about sieging these. He wants to get these towns bad. That's on his idea. They're going to attack me any turn. At any turn, they're going to attack me. So next is going to build a granary and then a wall. All right. Now, okay, so we got one more catapult to build for our capital city. And then we're going to select this one, which is going to give us an instant golden age, and your culture will be increased faster. So we'll get to this one faster. So right now we got our science up. Now this guy's trapped in between these guys, so we're just going to delete him. Our scout. And now we're going to found a religion. And usually I would put this guy here to protect the horses. But I think they'll destroy him really fast. So we'll just switch these guys out. Now we got a catapult there in that town. We're going to find a religion. I always do the yin yang for whatever reason. And then I always select this 1+ gold for every 4 followers of this religion. And then the next one I do is religious community plus production. So we're getting golden production for our religion. And so now that's our town. We got 4 followers, so that's going to increase our gold. Boom. Now we got catapults in every single town, so we got a little bit of production. And see, we got this much radius to destroy people that come into our path. And now we're going to build walls and stuff. But I'm going to build a stable in this one, 15 it increases your production. And then over here in this vulnerable town, we're gonna build walls. Okay. Because these guys are sure about to attack us any point, anytime now. We'll go with currency for gold. And then we'll go for this, the water mill for production. Now I'm kind of conflicted here. Do I want to build the Colosseum for happiness, or do I want to build pyramids? I think I'm gonna do a Colosseum for now.
Maheda. Maheda.
Now our next one's gonna build walls so we can protect the city. Usually I build library, but because we're at pending war at any point in time, and see, this civilization also built a city over here. So these guys is a real threat now, and they got the marble for to help them build construct monuments. So now back to our capital, we're going to build this thing to help us get more gold. And so next over here, we're going to build the quickest one, which will be a granary of 5 turns. Golly, this wrestling game is still loading. So we definitely don't want to. We definitely want to just refuse that. We'll do a worker and then a caravan, I'm thinking. Library. Now we agree. Okay, now we're gonna hit this one, which gives you a bonus for all your each city connected, and then also we get to select a great person, which we will choose a great engineer. That way, we could go in here and just automatically build this one right here. This one to take 10 turns for this hanging garden, which gives you a free garden anyway. So we'll hit this, and then we'll hit this hurry production, which knocks it all the way down to 1 turn. So boom, that's my strategy there. Boom. Now we got that, and then we're gonna go back to building this worker. And then up here on this town, we're gonna build a granary, which is 5 turns. So I always try to go to usually whatever the fastest building will be that has use. Unless we're at pending war, then I'll usually will go with walls, castles. Now we're gonna do the mint and market to get our money up. And so over here, we're gonna build walls. I was surprised they haven't attacked yet, but they will. And it's hard to fend them off. Usually you lose a city when they attack you, but I'm trying everything I can to keep these cities afloat. Because look, right here, they're in attack formation right here. Deleting that scout. So next up production, we'll do a library. Now in the capital city, we could do a worker, but instead we're gonna do a caravan. to get our golden science up.
هنا بالشكل.
So with this one, we're gonna build a mint that's gonna give us more money. We'll do engineering so we can get an extra trade route. And we'll do market for money.
Up.
Now, see, we're doing this trade route with this city here. We get 9+ gold, +5 science, and +2 gold, plus our religion spreads too, which is going to get us more money in production as well. So now we're going to jump here. We're going to do this amphitheater, which is going to give us more culture. Up here, we're going to do the granary because it's the lowest of all turns at 8.
Right.
Em ơi, em play the pool.
Now we're going to do another caravan. We'll do a market. We'll build these. You know what? We're gonna. Usually, I would build these great monuments, but we're gonna go right here to this production with metal casting, and we're gonna enhance our religion, which I always do. Each world wonder provides +2 faith in city, and religion spreads 30% farther away.
جيت وأنا كل أمل.
Em
We'll do Coliseum for happiness, since we're -1 happiness there. We will do the aqueduct. Now we're gonna go with the who gets the most gold. These guys here. Oh well, maybe I should go to these because they're less threatening of a civilization. Or maybe I should go here and then I spread my religion. So I will go there. And now we got a spy. The Oracle has been built. And so we're looking for whichever one has the most citizens. This one has 14. And so that's where we're gonna send our spy at. And they're really gonna want to attack us now. That's to assure these people here. And we're gonna build our workshop, which is gonna give us more production. And we're gonna build a workshop there. We're gonna build a workshop there. We're gonna build philosophy, and we're spreading our religion to these guys as well, which is gonna give us more gold. Our next one is gonna be. It would be honor if we was being attacked, but because we're not, we're gonna do this one to help us build monuments.
Up.
We'll build a workshop. We're gonna build a Writers Guild monument.
In my airplane.
We'll do a circus for 2 for our happiness. We're gonna do a national epic that's gonna help us overall. We're gonna do our happiness is already at break even, so we'll do the amphitheater for culture. Amphitheater for culture.
Maheda.
Coliseum for happiness. A trade route. 10 will assert to their capital for gold.
Maheda.
We'll do another monument. Science, library for science. This one we're gonna do the chivalry for the castle build. That's a very important for the next build. We get more culture boost from that guy. Aqueduct for food. Aqueduct for food. That's simple. Now we're gonna do this agua grocery, which garrison units cost no maintenance, and it gives you a 50% range combat strength for your towns, which is super important. So that's gonna help us out when they do eventually here attack us. Okay, now they're more nice ones to build, but I want to build them in my capital because they'd be quicker. So we're gonna do a garden. Over here we're gonna do a garden. Over here we're gonna do a market for money. Science funding. What happened, babe?
The garbage bags are falling over.
Oh gosh.
3 times they fell over trying to close the door.
Golly. Now we unlock the castle building, which is really good. But we're gonna try to build this national college first for our science in our capital. And next up, we could do this to bonus up our catapults, which is good. Or we could do this for science. But I think we're gonna do the boost to the catapult or boost to the catapult.
Apa?
Because usually they don't attack by now. I'm really surprised that they have not tried to attack
جيت
yet.
على كل أمل. أبر.
It's been many a times where I played this and 10 minutes into the game, they done attacked my capital city and eliminated me. So, but I found out this strategy here is a really good way to get around. Okay, now we got the Maya long calendar bonus, which I'm gonna do another great engineer, which we're just gonna go ahead, even though we only got 4 left on this, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hit this goal for that guy, and then we're gonna go ahead and knock that down to 1. Oh, the maca pizza. I probably could have used that there. That would have been nice. I'm gonna try to build this. Even though I probably really need that castle, but I'm gonna go ahead and try to get this. Try to get that in. That can only be built next to a mountain, a city next to a mountain. And I'm gonna go ahead and do this East Indian Company instead of the castle because my capital is pretty well protected by these mountains. Now up here, we're gonna do a castle here to help protect from these guys ambushing. And here we're gonna do another castle build to help this guy out. And then next we're gonna do education for more science. Now our caravan, we're gonna do, see it has 11 here, this one has 9, but I'm gonna go with 9 because it also got another 2 bonus here. And it got +5 science and 9 pressure for religion.
Gîte.
So everything looks like it's gonna take a little while to build. Now we're gonna go back here again. Because everything's 5 turns, 5 turns, 5 turns, 6 turns, 3 turns for our science. So now 2 turns for the science. And you see these guys, they got a millimit here, so they got pretty far, they're pretty advanced too in their civilization. Now we're gonna go over here to honor to help us get culture for every unit killed. Boom, now we got Makapusu, which is gonna give us a lot more gold. Sweet. And now, so we got the university or castle, but I'm gonna run up here and build another caravan. Down here, I'm gonna build a castle to protect us from this this civilization attacking. We already built a castle, so we'll build a university here.
مهيرة يا باشا. جيت وأنا كلي أمل.
SV.
مهيرة يا باشا.
Okay, so now we're gonna build, let's get our free technology here. So we're gonna go with the banking system, which I'm glad I did that because that's gonna give us another caravan. So these caravans is a really good way to build your science and money. And so we're just gonna go here for the 4+ science. And up here, let's see, so we already built, so either science or university, we'll do science.
Right.
Now we can spread our religion, which is good, but I usually just go right here and just build build something. Even though we could kind of went up here and use that, but we'll just do this right now. It gives us +6 faith for each turn there, so we built that. Okay, for our capital, so we're gonna do next, we'll do university, caravan here. We'll build a bank for money. So we got one more turn, and then we'll build these universities. So we got 1, 2, 3 universities ready to get built. And so our science is plus 96. So then after this turn, our science is going to really jump, which is going to help us build these things faster. So let's see, it goes from 96 to plus 114. And we'll build, now we need to build, in our capital, we'll build ironworks for production. And here we'll build a bank for money. And here we'll build another bank for money, which I have quite a bit of money, 1,700 gold, which I could have spent 550 and built that bank. Probably not a bad idea. But I want to make sure that I have money to upgrade my army units when I get attacked. So we got 2 more turns until our science bill's done.
Hey, Mike. Gosh,
this wrestling is taking forever. 81%. I wonder if there's any way we could put the table over that way, just so I can hook it up to the internet. Probably not.
Gîte.
Now we're going to build the Oxford University for Science. We'll build the Opera House for Culture. Again, the Opera House for Culture.
Hey, Mike.
Now we stole cannons, so we got much better defense available. We'll have to buy them to upgrade. Which, if we can finish out this social policy, then we could get 50% off. Choose a free tech. We're gonna go with this here, so we could build the arsenal for better defense. Oh, look at this red fort. Defensive buildings are 25%. We're going to go ahead and try that. And then, let's see if we can't, no. So now we're going to do, down here, the rationalism for science. The water bottle.
Es wäre in eurem Interesse.
Apa?
We can't do a great engineer because we already did, so we'll do the great scientist, which will build him right here. And somebody, the Assyrians built the Red Fort, so their defenses is going to go up.
Ahead.
So that's really bad that they're our neighbors with that Red Fort. Oh, finally they declared war against us. So it's this blue one's here. Which now we got this arsenal. We're just going to purchase that at 850. We're going to build a Coliseum. We're going to up these up, build these up, and also with this guy. All right, here we go. Let's see if these guys could finish off. I'm surprised it wasn't Assyria that attacked us first. So we'll see. I kind of should purchase that. I think I'm going to at 850. Then we could build walls. The good thing about this is each enemy we kill will get more culture. So, boom. That was, let's see how much culture that was, did it say? Build a castle.
G20.
So they're pushing in on our capital, on our city right here. We're gonna go after these crossbows guys. Boom.
G20.
Es weer.
These guys don't have what it takes to take any of my towns, so I'm not even worried about them. I'm just gonna sit here and rack up this culture. Now the real threats from these yellow guys up here. Now our town's going to go from 43 defense to 53 defense. But we're under no threat at all. Oh, dang, hold on now. They just took a big chunk out of my capital city. Hopefully I wasn't too overconfident here. Let's see, we're gonna do this, get our warrior up. Oh. So we're gonna do... And they got our capital city right there, just down to just a hair. But the good thing is they don't have any units that can take it their way over here. These are just, these guys can't do it. So now we need to go like this. And with this, we need to do a, like that. And then with this worker, we need to switch him out. Okay. But now we got to be careful because now they got this dang guy here. But now a move that I do if they're really threatening me, what I'll do is try to go to do peace with their thing. Because we've been fighting for so long, they'll probably take it. Look at that.
Muscle.
Propose. And then after you do that, you want to go make sure none of these other, you're at war with none of these other city states. So now, yeah, now we're good to go. And we could build this here. Lock him up. And then we could even take our guy here and knock out some of their land. Like we could go right here and knock out some of this land for a defensive purpose. And then next thing we need to also do is now we need to build back our trade routes. Well, wow, they were super close to taking our town.
Thing from AT&T was to check your internet.
Really? It has been acting awful weird. Oh, hopefully none of the wires came loose outside like it has in the past. Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's on. This has been running slow. I wonder if you could do a diagnostic test or something.
Well, it's gonna kick you off the internet.
I'm not on the internet over here. Oh, I'm on the.
There you are.
I'm on the phone, but it
It's
hasn't.
5 takes the internet, right?
No, it doesn't. So you can go ahead and test it. Thanks, babe. Um, oh no, Assyria declared war. Because that's probably why it's taking so long for that to go. Because something with the internet. It could be the weather though. Now this is who we have to worry about, Assyria. Assyria is gonna be tough to keep our because now they just attacked us and look. So we're gonna have to get real lucky here to defend off of Assyria. And so let's see which one has the most. So if we can get military science, that'd be great. They don't have military science. So what next would be science? Rifling would be not bad. We're gonna go with science anyhow. And our capitals are already just on the rims from from the last attack.
Should I wait till the WWE is done?
The what?
The
You don't have to. It'll pick right back up. So we're gonna do public schools. Trade for some gold. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Return to game. I meant to go to this one and try to we need to try to trade for some gold. Let's see if we got that gold. Oh, now we got a little bit of gold. Let's keep trying to trade for more and more gold. Even though this is gonna make our happiness go down. Dang. He gave us that much gold for horses is amazing. Wow. We just got a bunch of gold. We needed that. No. Assyria just attacked us.
Oh no.
I know. I'm getting my gold up through all these trades real fast.
10 more minutes on the chicken, then I'm gonna put it back in for 5 after I put some barbecue on mine.
Sweet.
And then salads are already done.
Okay, great.
You want your chicken on the side, right?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Okay, 'cause there's 2 pieces.
So Assyria has 25. There's 21. There's another one with 25. So we're gonna send our spy there. And out of all these, we'll go with this guy so we can get these barracks. Oh, that's not gonna work now. So we're gonna have to take him right there. So this guy's he's on the rails down here. On the rails. We got barbarians coming this way. Man, Tickle's looking in trouble. Oh man, I should have went this way with him. Golly. Oh man, we might lose this town. Woo! Barely hanging on. Barely hanging on. So now what we'll do in this situation is, when we're about to lose this town, we'll ask this guy for a peace, but he probably won't because he looks like it's a new war. Oh, and he will. So we just got peace with that guy. Thankfully, so we can hold on to this city. So we got lucky. He let us have peace. So now we just kind of need to build up our towns. I could take my great general and put him over here and try to swipe some of his land, but I don't see nothing really worth taking. Okay. Well, guys, it's almost dinner time, so I'm gonna end this live. But if you guys see from a Civilization 5 expert, this is how you guys. This is a good way to build your civ. Here with all the little details I gave you, so you see how we was able to fend off this empire. We was able to fend off this empire. And this is the build that we do. And going forward, what I'll try to do is just keep building up my military. And then I'll go up here and I'll finish these off. And then I'll select this ideology, which will be militaristic. And then I'll get my defenses. I'll build my army up. And then I'll try to like ransack their capital here and knock them out. And then I'll rebound and come over this way and try to knock out their capital. And then that's how I'll end up eventually winning the game. I've only beat the game once by beating all the other civs. Because I have it on total military conquest is the only way you can win in this thing. And but we'll be playing Civilization 7 tomorrow. So I just wanted to show you guys this before I play the other one tomorrow. Thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you on the next video. Have a nice night. Bye.